Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another day of hashtag 7DAWs. Use it on social media if you want to get a feature or a shout out or whatever. Yeah, so today's video is going to be Ask an Amateur. How long has it been since we've done an Ask an Amateur video? It's been a long time and I'm so excited. I have so many DMs from you guys because I'm taking it by DM now. So if you do want to be featured in the next Ask an Amateur, which is going to be way more often than it used to be, follow me on Instagram and send me a DM, and I will not answer in DM, I will answer in a video, just so you know. So don't think I'm being an asshole, because I'm not. I like talking. Obviously I still answer DMs, so if you want to send me a DM, go ahead. I don't know. Another thing I want to say is something you've probably heard already for the past 4 or 5 days. Check out ZODIAChaven.com. We have a 7DAWs discount code right now. I like really love my shit, so I feel like an Aquarius merch, crystal necklaces, you know, my cute little, oh, I think I'm wearing it. I am wearing it. These little Aquarius necklaces, or it's available in every zodiac sign. Pillows, hats, sweaters, mugs, crew necks, shirts, fucking phone cases. I'm like Zodiac Havened out. Literally everything you can think of. Tapestries, lights, little fairy lights like these ones that go along. Everything you can think of, so go check it out. Okay, yeah, so today we're gonna get into the video, and today's video is an Ask an Amateur. So I'm gonna go through my DMs right now and find some messy situations that I can help you clean up, I guess you could say. Hashtag Ask an Amateur, and amateur is spelled wrong, but it's all good because I used to spell it wrong too. My problem is that I'm an Aries and my ex-boyfriend is a Leo. We dated for a while, then he broke up with me for another girl, and they lasted about 1.5 years. Now that they're broken up, he unblocked me from Facebook, sent me a friend request on Facebook, and now follows me on Instagram and has liked one of my recent photos. When we was broken up, I still loved him. I still do love him. And I'll always care for him. I always tell myself to just wait for God in the universe to bring the right time for us to communicate again. I just wanted to see how you view the situation, if anything like this has happened to you. Everybody says Aries and Leos are a perfect match. My friend of 10 years is a Leo. Thank you. Okay, so this is the way that I look at it. I don't know what happened between him and that girl. For all you know, she could have broken up with him, and now that he's been dumped, he wants to come back to someone who he knows has always cared for him. Or maybe he could have broken up with her and decided that, oh, you know what, blank you was a good one, maybe I should reach out to her. Either way, it took him 1 year to realize, and it took him a whole other bitch to realize, sorry, whole other girl to realize. What are you gonna do, like, live your life waiting on him to come around? No. I personally know this hasn't really happened to me. Definitely guys from my past have hit me up, but I've never really felt tempted to, you know, give in. But the thing is, like, it happens. It definitely happens. In my opinion, I feel like he just wants, what's the saying? Something about the cake and eating it. I don't know. You guys know what I mean. It's like, no, you can't just do that. You can't break up with a girl for another girl, be with her for 1 year, get dumped, or, you know, fall out of love and just go back to this first girl. Like, do you want to be that girl that's just sitting on pins and needles waiting for the man to come back around? No. There's other men that are going to want you for you and not anybody else. You know what I mean? Like, he's over here, can't even make up his mind, chooses another girl eventually and comes back to you eventually. That's not fair to you. Like, it's not fair. And what does it say about who you are as a person if you're just gonna let him walk back right into your life? I'm not saying that you guys are not meant to be together, because I don't know. He could be a good guy despite what happened in this situation. But what I am reading is, like, it's unfair, in my opinion, that he can just walk away and come back, because he shouldn't be able to do that. He should have made his decision, and he should have done it in a respectful way at the time. He shouldn't have been with you if he was talking to other girls. He shouldn't have just dumped you for another girl and come back to you. Like, he should have decided not to be with you and then met girls and then dated them, but not be like over here breaking up with you for another girl, because that's not right. That's not right at all. And it's like, he should respect you enough to be like, you know what, I already did her dirty, I can't just go back into her life. And I think that it kind of says a bit about him as a person, if he's able to do that to a woman. So personally, I would not go for it. I wouldn't. Yes, Leo and Aries are good together, but the thing is, like, if he's a Leo, honestly, he probably got dumped and wants to boost his ego right now. That, in my opinion, I feel like he wants to boost his ego right now because he knows that you've always loved him and cared for him, and I think that he just got dumped. And I think that if he comes to you and you are there with open arms, like, yes, baby, I'm ready for you, like, yeah, I'll make you feel better, it's gonna boost the frig out of his ego, and it's gonna make him feel much better about the breakup that just happened, because he's gonna be like, oh, so it turns out people do still want me, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't go for it. I would literally decline the friend request, not follow him back, and let him like my pictures and see how bomb I am. Okay, so I got another message. This one's very brief, but I did want to give advice. Every time I try to talk to new people, they think I'm too boring. Therefore, I try to be more entertaining and open. Never works out. The Capricorn. The reason why it never works out is because you are trying too hard. Like, you shouldn't have to try to be more entertaining and open. You should just be yourself, and whoever messes with you, whoever doesn't, because I've been there. Trust me, I'm very shy, so I come across as boring to a lot of people when I first meet them, and I've tried to like fake be outgoing, and it just comes across as just try hard, and I did it in the past, and people didn't really go for it, you know? I think that the best thing that happened for me was to be myself, and that ended up working. I don't have many friends, but the friends that I do have are good friends, and the people that I do have conversations with, even if we don't become close, are good people that are like-minded individuals. And honestly, I understand what you mean when you say that like people think you're boring, and it's a shitty feeling when you feel like people think that you're boring, because you're just like, why am I boring? Like, what can I do to change myself? And like, it's not you, it's just people that you're around are not into the same things as you and don't have the same personality as you. And no one will have the same personality as you, but people will have, you know, like similar likes and dislikes and whatnot. So you need to be around more people that are similar to you, I think. And if that means being alone for a while until you find them, be alone for a while until you find them, because you're gonna get just as bored as the people are with you, with those people, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just you, it's just some people just don't click. So keep in mind that some people just don't click, and not everyone's gonna click with you, and you're not gonna click with everyone. There's gonna be some people that are super funny and outgoing and crazy that maybe when they're around you, you might think they're really boring, and it's nothing to do with them, really. It's just like, some people just don't vibe, and don't beat yourself up for it. So I know that was a really short one, but I just wanted to touch on that because I know what it's like to be in that situation. Okay, so the next one. Okay, so she said, first, I love you and your videos. Thank you, love you too. Can you make a video on zodiac signs, Sarah? Okay. I'm a Cancer, and one of my problems is that everyone assumes I'm super emotional, open, and sweet, but in reality, I have almost no emotion. I'm very attached and reserved, and I have a not so good temper. They also... She's not even asking me anything. She's just telling me about herself. Okay, so I got a message from another girl. She said, hi, I love your channel. Thank you. I'm a Capricorn, and I'm kind of in a bad place in life right now. I might have feelings for Leo, but he lives on the other side of the world. I'm also starting university again. Law school. Hey, okay, girl. Like the Capricorn, I am. But I really don't feel motivated anymore. I don't want to spend my young years studying my whole life. It isn't making me happy. My grades are very bad. Do you have any advice? Girl, honestly, I'm in the same place. I don't want to be in school right now. It's like I just feel so demotivated because I'm not passionate about what I'm doing. I thought film was the thing that I wanted to do, but it's not. I think marketing is. Anyways, that's besides the point. It's not about me. But what I'm trying to say is make sure that whatever you're in school for, you're passionate about. So if you're passionate about law and it's still not making you happy, I don't know, because if that's what your passion is, it's hard to say. Like, it's hard to give advice. But I understand what you mean by saying, like, you don't want to spend your young years studying. But would you rather spend your old years studying? Here's the thing. We all like to put these mental roadblocks on ourselves in which we say, like, oh, we can't do this and this and this and this. Like, we can't have a job and do this and do that. And, like, I like to do it, too, all the time. I can't do a lot of things because I'm studying right now. And I put my life on hold because I'm in school. It's like, I say I'm studying half the time, but I'm, like, not studying. So it's like I could just be living my life, but I'm too busy saying that I'm studying and, like, studying, aka sitting in bed and watching YouTube, and I'm stopping myself from living my life. But if you dedicate a certain amount of time to your studies, and then after that time you give yourself the time to have fun and relax and enjoy your youth, you'll find a big change in your life, because I know that I would too if I would do that, but I probably should take my own advice because I haven't done that as of yet. So yeah, like, I dedicate my time to studying, but I also dedicate a lot of time to saying I'm studying and not living my life because I'm studying, but I just use it as an excuse. So make sure that you're actually living your life. Make a lot of friends in university if you can. Do things on the weekends when you're free. Like, study in your free time so that when you have even more free time, you can enjoy your life. And try and find something that you're passionate about if it's not law, because I'm telling you, like, it's so hard to, like, stay focused in school when you're not passionate about the topic. Like, I know this for a fact. I've taken so many classes that I am not like, I don't give a shit about the topic, and I didn't do so well. For example, I did a class called Operations Management. I hated the class, so I just did bad. I did accounting, hated the class, I did poorly. Finance, hated the class. Like, I have to like what I'm doing and be into it in order to do well, which is so bad because you're not gonna like everything you do. But try and be in a field that you love. So if that's law, then try and find a passion in law again. You know what I mean? Like, it's so hard to give you advice on that because I could use advice on that myself. I really, really do relate to you, girl. I wish my advice could be better. Hi, about the YouTube post. I am Aquarius, February 7th. I recently met this man in November of 2017. He's in a Scorpio. Okay, girl, how many days are you gonna give me? Like, shit. Since we met, we got along really good. We text every day. He flirts with me. He's playful. I'm like that too. If I ever mention I'm craving anything, he'll get it for me. Ooh, I need one of those. He's very protective with me. The thing is that I feel like we see each other as friends. Huh? Is that I feel like we see each other. I see him as a friend. Friends. Yo, that makes no sense. I'm so sorry. I would date him. Other thing is that if I mention I have a date, he asks me about it. People tell us we are dating because of our chemistry. I see it, though, as if we wouldn't date because we don't want to lose each if we would date, and it would go wrong. It's hard for me to understand him specifically with this mixed action. Sorry if I confuse you. Yeah, you confuse the hell out of me. What she's basically saying is that she has a guy friend and they have a good relationship and they have good chemistry and everybody thinks they're dating. She doesn't want to lose the friendship, and they don't want it to go wrong, and it's hard for her to understand. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, when people see that, like that chemistry, I feel like that says a lot because it kind of proves that you're not crazy. Because if you're already having these feelings that you think that he likes you and people are telling you, like, are you guys dating? I feel like that kind of confirms a little bit that, like, there are some feelings, because I think that it's really hard for guys and girls to be friends. Honestly, I think it's so difficult. I think it is possible. Like, I have some male friends that are strictly male friends, and like, it's just like a thing, like, you know, like there's no chemistry, there's no romantic feelings, nothing. But I think for the most part, it's like impossible. Like, it's very rare. Like, it's very, very, very rare, especially if you spend a lot of time with them. That's why, like, when you watch a lot of shows like Big Brother, sorry, I'm watching that right now because I love it. That's why a lot of people in the house fall in love, because they're together all the time. They have such a close relationship that it's like feelings just happen. Even when you're an actor and you're on set and you do a full season of a show and you're with them every single day for like 8 months, like, something's gonna happen, you know what I mean? So, I just think that you can read into him all you want, and you can see if you like him, but the thing is, you're always gonna wonder if you're crazy and if he really does like you back, unless you get an answer out of him that really, really solidifies it. You're gonna be like, he did this, he did this, he did this, he did this and that, oh my god, he definitely likes me, and then at night you're gonna be like, no, he doesn't like me, there's no way he likes me, no, he doesn't like me. Like, you're never gonna believe it until he tells you himself. So if you really want that validation, you need to tell him that you like him or ask him if he likes you. But there's no point in doing that unless you'd actually date him. Like, you need to ask yourself, would you actually date him? Would you bring him home to your family? Would you introduce him to more of your friends? Would you bring him to work events? Would you actually date him? Like, do you see it being something real? Or do you see you guys just having good chemistry, going on some dates, having fun, you know, hooking up, and then kind of like, oh, this was cool, like, maybe we're not meant to be together? Because it's not worth it if you don't think you're really gonna last. You know what I mean? Like, it's fun knowing when someone likes you, and it's fun when it becomes like a game, and it's fun when it's like you can't be together because you're friends. So it's like, what would happen if we did be together? It's like the unknown. That's why it's so fascinating. That's why you're drawn to it. But really get past all that and think, would I date him? And if you don't think you really would, and if you don't think he would date you, just wait it out until the feelings go away, because there's no point in going there. It's gonna fuck up the friendship, it's gonna mess with your feelings, and it's gonna make things awkward. So just don't do it if you don't truly think you're gonna date him. Okay, so we're gonna do one more. Hi, I'm a new subscriber to your YouTube channel. Love it. Thank you. So I'm very interested in an Aquarius woman. When we first started, we just kind of hooked up. She has told me that she likes me and that I'm very respectful. But she told me that she isn't ready for a relationship. We have gone out a couple of times, and I told her that I have to be friends and get to know her a bit more, and she seems to appreciate it. Is there anything else I can do? I'm a Sagittarius, by the way. Thank you. Okay, so Aquarius will, like, always say that they're not ready for a relationship because of their pride. I'm not saying that she's lying to you. I'm just saying that, like, a lot of Aquarius people say it just to say it, because we're like, oh, like, if he thinks I want him too bad, like, our pride is, like, gonna kill us one day. But she could meet it, so don't be forceful or anything. Not that I think you would, I'm just saying. What you did was good by letting her know that you want to be friends, and I think that is one of the best things to do. Be her friend, be a gentleman, but don't be too clingy, because Sagittariuses are very clingy. I love Sagittarius, you guys know it's one of my favorite signs, but you guys are super fucking clingy. So that's why I can't really date them. I can just be really close friends with them. Don't be super clingy, don't do too much for her, but definitely build a friendship and get really close to her. Make her laugh, make her feel comfortable, ask her about her passions, talk about what you're passionate about. If you talk about what you're passionate about, whoo, yeah, talk about your passions and ask her lots of questions about herself, and I think that'll be really helpful. I don't know too much on your situation, so I can't really say much, but that is probably the best piece of advice that I can give you. The camera is at 6%, so I'm gonna have to stop it there because I don't want to get really deep into some advice for you and then get cut off. But I think that's probably the best that I can give you anyways, because I don't really have too much info. But yeah. Alright guys, so that concludes this Ask an Amateur video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I missed this so much, so if you guys have any advice questions for me, follow me on Instagram and send me a DM on the Amateur Guru. That is my Instagram. Also, you can add me on Snapchat too. I always forget to shout out my Snapchat, but it's pretty cool over there. I post some really bomb selfies. Yeah. Also, once again, Zodiac. Oh my god, I'm so annoying. I sound like Tana Mojo with all these plugs. But ZodiacHaven.com. I feel like an Aquarius March, everything. Don't forget the coupon code. Save your money, honey. Yeah. So that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. That's part of 7 DOS.